Welcome to the historic event, the nominations announcement for the Academy of Death Racer Awards. My name is Paulo, the host of the Oscars Death Race podcast. Now, the Academy of Death Racers was founded in the illustrious year of 2021 as an extension of the online Oscars Death Race community. That bunch of mad lads, ladies, and others who attempt to watch all of the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts, and Sciences nominated films before the Oscar ceremony of that given year. Given that we definitely are going to be watching all of the films for the Oscars, which is more than can be said for members of a certain other academy, with that insight, we feel we are the most qualified to actually determine who deserves the win in each category. Now, it would be boring if we just voted on the same categories another academy came up with. So, here at the Academy of Death Racers, we're spicing it up a little bit with our own branches and own categories that each branch has come up with. In addition to an overall favorite movie of the year, separate from Best Picture, the Animal Lovers, Food and Drink, Indie, and Creators branches all have created their own awards and presented their own shortlist for said awards. I'm joined tonight with a number of other presenters to announce who those nominees for those awards are. And without further ado, let's get to our first category.
Hi, I'm Dakota, the host of ContraZoom Pod. Podcasters, vloggers, critics, industry members, and hordes of angry film Twitter users spewing vitriol at each other because they dared to have an opinion all have something in common. We here in the creators branch of the Academy of Death Racers give life to movies after they have been released. Much like John David Washington's Malcolm, who was unable to just release his new film. He had to contend with critics who dared to interpret his work, thinking they were capable of adding context and analysis. I would like to introduce the first set of nominees with the Biggest Cow Award. Movies that inspired the most podcasts, reviews, think pieces, video essays, and more because of, or sometimes in spite of, the actual quality of the film. I promise I won't run around my neighborhood hollering about Barry Jenkins if I'm unsatisfied with the final five. Here are the nominations. Borat, subsequent movie film, delivery of prodigious bribe of American regime for make benefit once glorious nation of Kazakhstan. Judas and the Black Messiah. Minari. Promising Young Woman. Tenet. And there you have the nominees for the Biggest Cow category.
Action, please.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence.
Though they're best known as a visual medium, movies engage all the senses: sight, hearing, and even smell and taste. The food and drink branch recognizes movies that titillate and tantalize the taste buds and make you think, man, that looks tasty. Here are the nominees for Best Food and Drink Scene. Another Round, the final scene. I'm Thinking of Ending Things, the parents' dinner. Mountain Minare, the Mountain Dew Pea Swab. The Invisible Man, the worst dinner ever. And Birds of Prey, the egg sandwich chase.
Death racing is hard. Stay alert to film blindness. And don't forget to sleep.
So we're the indie branch. Our patron saint of indie film, one Robert Redford, founded the Sundance Institute in 81, later launching his festival in 85, making indie or independent film a household term, often considered somewhat a genre in itself. Over the last 40 years, the term has grown from just a movement to a catch-all for films on the fringe. For our purposes, we're looking at films that were even too indie for the Oscars to recognize. Here are the nominations for the Indie Branch. Dick Johnson is dead. I'm thinking of ending things. Never, rarely, sometimes, always. Palm Springs. And The Assistant.
Hey, Kimbap. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Here you go. Anyway, so obviously, as part of the death race, we all have to watch all the nominees for Best Actor, Actress, and their supporting counterparts. Which I know a lot of people have a lot of thoughts about the state of the Best Actress races right now, but I'm not going to go there. But there is a great injustice to be had that only actors and actresses of the species Homo sapiens are allowed to compete. The Animal Lovers branch seeks to right this historic wrong by presenting the category for Best Animal Performance in this year's Academy of Death Racers. Whether you crawl, fly, swim, slither, gallop, hop, whatever, or whether you're furry, scaly, feathered, slimy, or other, you're eligible so long as you're not human. And with that, the nominees for the 2020 Best Animal Performance category is, or are, Burrow the Rabbit, Farmageddon, a Shaun the Sheep movie, Shaun the Sheep, First Cow, The Cow, My Octopus Teacher, The Octopus, and Wolfwalkers, Meb. Congratulations to all of the nominees. Many thanks again to all the moderators who helped coordinate the Academy of Death Racers, and to all the members of all the branches for submitting their long list, which got voted down to these short lists. And of course, thank you to my fellow presenters who joined me today. Congratulations again to all the nominees, and as always, happy death racing.